Hi everyone, I'm Urban Girl and welcome to my channel. I came out for a walk today to scout one of the local lochs to see if it would be any good for paddling. There's a big sign up saying they might have blue-green algae and they don't recommend coming in contact with the water, so I don't know. And there's a lot of water birds, you know, swans and geese and stuff, so it might not be ideal. So I've walked up to a wee crest of a hill here. The grass is fairly long, as you can see, but there's a wee bit of a flattened path here. I brought the DD tarp today. I'm going to set it up anyway, even though it's really warm. It's about 20 degrees Celsius, so about nearly 68 Fahrenheit. And it's really, really warm and muggy. But it is forecast to rain and I don't want to get absolutely soaked. So let's get cracking, guys. Right, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, I'll try and show you, but yeah, clouds are getting fairly ominous by the minute. I mean, they definitely look like rain clouds, so I've just quickly done, I realised I wasn't filming the last part of the setting up, but you've seen it all before anyway. It's the DD 3x3 I brought out with me, so this is it over here. Yeah, it's a fairly basic, just a quick, you know, tiny A-frame type, not exactly A-frame, but just a wee kind of triangular shelter. And I don't have the ground sheet with me, so I've used the bottom of the tarp and folded it under. So and used one of the other poles on the other side just to give an extra wee bit of height at the back. So yeah, that's it, fairly basic, but right, I'm going to put my stuff in because it definitely looks like the rain's on its way. Right, so here we are, guys. Yeah, as I say, I know I keep saying rain, 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 but yep. So there we go, that's it there. Not anything fantastic, and yeah, I've still not fixed those guy lines, so they're all just tangled the best way I can do it. Hopefully it'll stay up. I mean, it's not too windy at the moment, that might pick up when the rain starts. But here's the inside here, as you can see. Just a real basic wee sit shelter. And the tarp there is the ground sheet. I know a lot of people worry about using your tarp as the ground sheet because you know, obviously you can get holes in it, but this is really grassy, this bit, so you know, it should be okay. And I've always got that free soldier tarp anyway, so yeah. Right, let's get a seat and get chillaxing. Well, I think it's going to be a bit of a monsoon, so we'll see how well this DD tarp holds up because I've not had it out for quite a long time. Yeah, you know, I'm getting a wee bit of water at the front obviously, but I mean, it's not cold anyway and I'm not far from the car, I do have a lightweight rain jacket with me as well that I can put on to walk back in the rain, which is probably going to be a you know, definite. Yeah, so it's the middle of summer, you know, it's the beginning of July, the weather's warm. I don't need to worry about hypothermia. I'm not going to dehydrate because I've got water with me as well. I do have a wee spot of lunch, and I've got the BCB Fire Dragon, so we'll wait and see. The rain's just started, so we'll see if it settles down any, but yeah. Got a really nice view here, so yeah, I'm just going to chillax and listen to the rain and look at the view and probably get eaten alive by midges. Well, you can probably hear that it's fairly monsoon-like, as predicted. I am hunkering right in the inside here, so at the moment not too bad. Obviously the tarp at the front there is getting, you know, drips of water on it and getting wet because the rain's coming at us from all directions here. But yeah, fingers crossed for this DD tarp. I am yeah. Fingers crossed for this DD tarp. I am still relatively dry, so keeping my fingers crossed that it doesn't start thundering and lightning, because I do have metal poles, aluminium poles here, but they've got a rubber tip on them and they've got a rubber foot, so yeah, I'm not particularly concerned about that either. So yeah, quite nice so far, just lying here listening to the rain and staying dry, hopefully, fingers crossed. But I do really want to try and make my lunch because yeah, I'm quite hungry. I've just checked the forecast. The rain is forecast to stay on basically, so yeah, I pulled the tarp forward a wee bit. I'm going to attempt the lunch. If it doesn't work, then I'll abandon the idea. It's a really quick thing anyway. So not bad. I did get a couple of wee drips on me from the top of the walking stick. So the rain was just running down a wee tiny bit on the inside and dripping on me. But apart from that, well, it kind of sounds like it might be going off, which would be good. I'm having a really quick pasta sauce thing. How long does it take? It only takes 5 minutes. So, old trusty BCB Crusader Stove Mark II. If any of you have never seen these, they are designed for the BCB cup, but it fits my French Army cup. That's the wee well in there where you can put the solid fuel tablets. You probably could fit a meths burner in there as well, but I've never tried. I'm not a fan of meths burners, although I've never really tried it, but yeah. And that folds over so that you can set your cup on it, which is good. But it also acts as a handle if you want to move it anywhere. Obviously not when you're burning it because it would be too hot, but yeah, so that's what we're going to use. And it sounds like the rain might be off, which will be good. This has been well used and abused over the years that I've had it, and I do scrub it with wire wool now and again just to get rid of a lot of the char on it. So yeah, it doesn't look perfect, but it's fine. Does the job, that's all that matters. Right, let's get the fuel out. Oh, it sounds like the rain's gone off, so that'll be good. I mean, it'll be good if it stays off, so that we can pack up and not get soaking wet. But I don't have high hopes for that either. Right, that's good to go. It's been really humid here, so it is nice to get a bit of rain. It has been very dry, and that is very unusual. So yeah, definitely climate change happening here. Right. Now before I do anything else, one of my top tips when you're out, put your car keys somewhere really safe, zipped away. 1 year, and this was before I was doing the wild camping thing, or the bushcraft and day camping thing. I went out with the dog in the morning in the middle of winter. It was really dark. Drove the car, took her to a small puppy park, and walked round the field with her. Got back to the car and realised that I had dropped my keys in the mud, in the dark, in the field. So I had one of those like real heart and mouth moments. But thankfully, I had a torch with me, and I managed to actually find them, which was a small miracle, let's put it that way. But it taught me a lesson. Make sure you put the car keys away somewhere safe. They were safe, by the way. They were zipped up in my lunchbox. But now that I've got my lunchbox open, I am just clearing them out of there for those purposes. Okay. Water. It does say milk and butter for these, but I've got a nice cold coffee with me as well, that cold brew. Yeah, it does say butter and milk, but I usually always use water and just put in an extra bit of cheese, which is the same as adding milk and butter probably. I'm going to get it all into the canteen cup before I start, before I light it. That gives me the maximum burn time. Right, that's it set up. I can feel a bit of water at my bum here. I don't know where that's coming from. Right, that's it ready. It didn't quite get cooked with one, so yeah, probably just because it was a lot of water to boil. So yeah, I put another one on, so it's kind of still furiously going in the background. But I'll let you see what this looks like in case you've never used these before. So as you can see, you get a fairly good flame and burn, and a really nice clean burn. And you can see that's the gel at the bottom there. They do burn, I think, for about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes max. So there's still a lot in this one because yeah, it really was just about an extra 2 or 3 minutes cooking time that I needed just to get that pasta fully cooked. So yeah, obviously kind of wasting this one now, but anyway, doesn't matter. Well, happy canteen cup, guys. I'm going to tuck into my lunch and sit and enjoy the view. So I'll bring you back later. Well guys, that's me. I had a nice wee chillax in the shelter after my lunch. I recommend, you know, the grounding technique of just lying, you know, flat out on the ground and earthing yourself. One of the things that I find about it, it's really therapeutic and relaxing. It really makes you feel a sense of the weight and power of gravity, and it really helps you feel connected to the land and nature, you know, and feel a part of that bigger thing. So yeah, philosophical at the end, guys, but I do find it such a relaxing therapy, as well as obviously spending time out here in nature. But that's me. There seems to be a small gap in the rain here. I'm going to get packed up and head home. Thanks again for watching my channel. I really appreciate all your views and comments. I'll keep the channel going as long as I can. See if we can get up to that lucky 500 subscribers. Do look up my subscriber giveaway channel if you're interested, guys. Click the button, be part of it, and win a fabulous tent. I'm just an urban girl out having a bit of fun. Bye!